𝗧𝗵𝗲, good evening. What if I told you that something as simple as not being able to accept a compliment could actually be affecting your self-esteem? I'm going to go out on a limb and assume, I don't like assuming, but if you're not able to accept compliments, it's probably something habitual. You've been doing it a long time. And therefore, it's been ticking away at your self-confidence over time. I want to show you today the most powerful way to boost that self-esteem, and that is through praise. Now, let me kick a couple scenarios to you and tell me if this sounds familiar. Someone comes up to you, "Ooh, I love your shirt, girl. It is gorgeous." And you say, "Oh, this old thing? I got it for 10 cents at a flea market 20 years ago." Or how about this? You do a presentation at work. Someone comes up to you and says, "You know what? That was powerful. I learned a lot from that." And you say, "Oh, yeah, I just threw that together. I left out a lot of the things that I wanted to say. You know, it is what it is." Again, in neither one of those situations was there a propensity to say thank you. It wasn't first nature. The first response was to make excuses and shy away from it. Now, probably when you were a child, at some point, you were taught that when complimented, you deflect it, you back away from it, so as not to show any signs of arrogance. But unfortunately, as you grow up, you still hold that belief, and it's habitual now. So when you do receive compliments or praise, you just can't take it in. I want to give you some things today to help you with this. First thing is this. Although it is important to know how to accept praise from outside sources, there's a misconception that you must get the praise from outward forces. That's false. Because guess what? Your words, your descriptive, relevant, powerful words that you say to yourself, your mind must believe. It's what it does. I've talked about this before. Your mind is going to believe what you tell it. And guess what? You might say, "Well, you know what? Someone might be praising me, but what if they have an agenda? What if there's an ulterior motive and they really don't mean it?" And that's going to be another reason why you're not able to take in the praise. But let me tell you something. With your own self-talk, there's nothing to doubt. Now, if you are telling yourself something positive about yourself and you're not receiving it, that's a discussion for private. And that's what I help my clients with. That was a plug, but let me keep going. You have to be able to praise yourself. And that leads me into number 2. UCLA has done studies that show depression's major source comes from negative, critical, demeaning self-talk. Let me say that again. Negative, critical, demeaning self-talk on a regular basis, they're showing is what's a source of people's depression. Guess what you can do? Stop it. You don't have to, like I just said a minute ago, wait for it to come from the outside. I'm a really good daughter. I'm a caring mother. I'm a loving friend. There are things that you can say to yourself that you believe. I'm not saying make up something, but say things to yourself. You've gone all week without eating French fries. If French fries is something you're trying to cut out. applaud yourself. Good job for not eating the damn French fries. You see, you have the power to praise yourself. And what happens is, when you make that a habit, when you make that familiar, then you are going to be able to accept the praise from the outside, which of course is not needed, but when it does come, you're going to be able to have the power to accept it. You're going to be able to say, thank you, I like this shirt too. Thank you, I worked hard on that presentation. Glad you got a lot from it. Simple, you can do it, but it's going to be a matter of practice. So that said, I've gone over 5 minutes, which I didn't want to do. Keep your head up and keep moving forward. Remember, the best way to boost your self-esteem, baby, is to praise yourself. You know I tell you to treat yourself, but praise yourself.